There is a question few dare to ask aloud. After the next great war, will we wake up in a world ruled not by many nations, but by one? Throughout history, global conflict has not only redrawn borders, but rewritten the rules. After World War I, we saw the rise of the League of Nations. After World War II, the United Nations. With every mass trauma, a new structure of control has emerged, promising peace, but centralizing power. Now, in an age of digital surveillance, economic interdependence, and global crises, a new possibility looms: a single global government. And the signs are already here. This is the forbidden dossier on how the aftermath of the next world war could reshape the world, not through destruction alone, but through unification. It begins with a crisis. Not necessarily a nuclear apocalypse, but a coordinated collapse. Economic systems frozen, digital infrastructures attacked, regional wars converging into a single prolonged global conflict. It won't look like the past, it will be asymmetrical, cyber, ideological. But the consequences will be the same: chaos, death, fear, and the desperate cry for stability. And from the rubble, something will be offered: order. Not chaos, not anarchy, but control, clean, digitized, monitored, and enforced. A system that promises food, safety, access, and information, in exchange for autonomy, identity, and privacy. Enter the proposition of a world government. But it won't be presented like a dictatorship. No flags, no uniforms, no jackboots. It will come with smiles. With sleek apps. With global relief packages and emergency stabilization units. The World Economic Forum has already laid the ideological groundwork. You'll own nothing and be happy is not a threat, it's a prediction. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are being tested globally. Digital IDs are rolling out in Europe, Africa, and parts of Asia. Social credit scoring is no longer a theory, it's a pilot program. Imagine this: after a prolonged conflict, nations are exhausted. Economies are collapsed. Populations are desperate. A coalition, perhaps formed from remnants of the UN, WEF, IMF, and key tech giants, steps in with a global rebuilding plan. A new currency. A single trade agreement. A digital citizenship system. Unified media channels. Standardized education. At first it feels like relief. Like hope. But over time borders blur. Local governments lose power. National laws are rewritten to comply with global mandates. Dissent becomes misinformation. Misinformation becomes extremism. And resistance. It's harder when your access to food, banking, travel, and communication is tied to your compliance. What used to be called freedom is rebranded as disorder. What used to be called privacy becomes a privilege. It's a future that doesn't arrive in tanks, but through legislation, infrastructure, and consensus. And it's closer than we think. Already we see the testing grounds. Look at vaccine passports during the pandemic. Emergency laws passed in days, remaining for years. Look at how centralized tech platforms now shape the Overton window of discourse. Look at how global elites now meet annually to set priorities for billions, without a single vote cast by the public. So what would this government look like? Its leaders won't be presidents. They'll be executives, technocrats, and experts. Its capital won't be a city, but a network of cloud servers. Its language won't be nationalism, but global responsibility. Its constitution? Ever-changing terms of service. And the key to entry won't be citizenship, but a QR code. The architecture is already here. AI systems sorting data for social behavior patterns. Biometric scanners normalizing surveillance. Blockchain IDs storing digital identities. Carbon quotas preparing behavioral regulation. They won't need to control the world by force. They'll control the framework we all depend on. And if another great war comes, and it will not announce itself but unfold gradually, the hunger for peace will be overwhelming. Peace at any cost. That cost may be sovereignty. The conspiracy isn't that global governance might happen. It's that it might already be underway. And here's the part few talk about. What if this global system is not just accidental? What if the crises were not just exploited, but guided? What if someone, some group, some ideology, has been laying the foundation for decades? Think tanks, NGOs, supranational banks, private security firms, all operating in coordination, yet with plausible deniability, funding elections, guiding education, regulating the digital public square. So, is the world walking toward unity? Or sleepwalking into submission? Because when the dust settles and the treaties are signed, and the survivors look for leadership, the offer will be made. Join the world. rebuild together, submit to one system, for peace, for security, for the future. And most will say yes. This isn't fear-mongering. This is pattern recognition. Every war rewrites the system, and the next one may rewrite everything. Not with fire, but with a login. This is your forbidden dossier. The question is not if a world government will rise. The question is, how much of it already has.